because, you know, gravel's here. But gravel has a chance of becoming flint, and I'd rather that not happen, especially since my natural potion effect is luck, so I think I have a better chance of getting those rare items. So I'd rather not have that, so I decided to put sand. Because sand actually doesn't do anything unless you throw it into a furnace, or you decide to throw it into a crafting menu. And I also have a secondary entrance. Hi. Yeah, I have this entrance as well. And the reason why I don't have it over here is because, I don't know, didn't feel like building it. Plus, it definitely does look very inconspicuous whenever you go over here. You go, oh, dude, you're like, oh, there's a trap door up there. Well, the sand's not really helping either. You go, oh, there's sand up there. I wonder what that is. Then you go mining and you go, oh, look, it's a mining operation. Yeah, so I'm just going to choose that. There you go. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty decent at the elytra. It's just that hearing it is not my strong suit. Getting it to freaking activate is like really stressful for me. I love that you can just use these as an indicator. So literally, if I were to get rid of all the windows from Varacol, I could still know when it's day or night. It's amazing. I love that so much. Also, I think I figured out what was wrong, in that every time that we would sleep, it would cause rain. So I think what happened is that I had an old version of the, what was the data pack? I have it disabled now, because usually not a lot of people are on anyway. The multiplayer sleep, I think I had a older version of it. I think that was, available for 1.15, I think, or maybe even 1.14, unclear. But I think what ended up happening was that it kept clicking something weird and it kept triggering rain for some reason. I don't know. And so it kept doing that, and first of all, I didn't know why it was still raining. I thought I did every possible thing to fix it. I think I did this, which would tell you that you can only trigger for like 1 second kind of deal, which would ultimately allow you to reset the rain timer. And yeah, that ended up happening for a while. So I think that next week, maybe, or by next week I mean Monday kind of deal, we're going to be doing something very cool, in that we're going to have a very special server event. I think that it would be a pretty fun idea. And that very special event, of course, is going to be a eternal night thing. And I want to do a little bit of testing beforehand, so that it'll always be nighttime regardless of what happens. And I think that would be a really cool idea. I would say eternal rain, but I know rain causes a lot of lag for a few people, so I decided not to do that. And the problem with the eternal night is that it does the opposite effect for bee makers, where if you wanted to make a bee farm, you don't really want it to be eternally night. The only way to sort of combat this is if you actually make your bee area in the nether, I believe. Did I go into the other dimension? I don't remember doing that, so I don't know why it's doing this now. We've never had this problem before, and now all of a sudden it decides to give me this problem. And why is there a giant cluster of these guys over here? You see what I mean? They always go into like these little areas and they're like, oh, I'm trapped here, oh no. Like even in the world where I literally trapped them within a wall in the village, they somehow kept like clustering together. I think there was originally a cave in the village. I literally saw 5 of the archers and 2 of the guardians in there. I'm just like, seriously? You're literally going in there? Time to go in here. So I'm also thinking of making a bee farm over here. And I'm thinking of building it like somewhere around this area. And I'm thinking that what I should do, or what I'm going to do, is making it almost entirely almost automatic, which I think would be kind of cool to do. Which should be very interesting. So as I said in the last session, I believe, if you want to build something like that, or maybe the nether is more optimized than those ones. I don't know. But yeah, but if you really want to make a more efficient, and it's not going to be very stylish kind of deal. It's not going to look really good. Pretty much what you want to do is you want to make your entire bee farm pretty much consisting of this exact beehive that is right over here. The reason why is because the way that they've done, I don't know why they did it this way, but I guess it sort of makes sense. I don't know. Is that this actually is one of the best ways of getting honey, because, or at least honey bottles. I don't know about honeycombs exactly, but I know for honey bottles, this is actually one of the best ways of doing it. Cool. There you go. Should be more than fine. We'll go explore this cave a little bit, and I'm gonna go check how long we've been recording for. Okay, I definitely don't want it to be recording at an odd number. I'm gonna try stop doing that, so we're gonna go for an extra 22-ish minutes, and then that'll be it. Hooray. What was this for? Oh, that's right, I was in the nether and I was collecting gold items, and I was just like, well, might as well smelt them all down. And this was a bunch of food, I think, that I collected. Ooh, iron. Not like we need it, but I'm just gonna go now normally collect stuff. Yeah, I definitely didn't double tap space. I never actually did explore this cavern, to be fair. You may see torches around, but that doesn't actually mean that I explored. It just means that I was having fun with explosives and just blowing things up and not actually paying attention to the surroundings. I was like, yeah, explosions, woo, and going around. I forget what mod actually had that, and I thought it was a really interesting idea to end up doing that for caves. I think it was too many items. I think it was too many items. But too many items had a separate spawner that they added in, or that it added in, that allowed it so though, like, you could place it down and it would just randomly generate torches around. Or maybe it's called too many items. I don't remember what it was called. But it was a mod, I think, in the old days, I think, back when it was, I think, beta. I think I found it out, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that item does. Yeah, I don't have torches on me, so we're not going to go there. Just going to keep doing this. Yeah, so whenever my other friend does decide to end up playing, or does end up deciding to buy Minecraft, which may or may not happen, you'll see me at my lowest point pretty much, and then working my way back up. So I think that we're both going to get a beginner pack. Mine's going to be slightly modified, I believe. There you go. Don't even think I hit him, but he died, so that's all that matters. Yeah, so my beginner pack is going to be slightly modified more than his is going to be. Mine is going to be having everything the same. The only difference is that I will not have a structure block inside of my thing as an indicator for it. I was also thinking of changing that instead to having a piece of paper, calling it the structure block voucher, pretty much. That allows you to have one structure to be saved kind of deal. And the only thing is that this is only going to be distributed to anyone that's on the server. So if you buy a structure block usage kind of deal, you would get one of these like vouchers kind of thing. And what these vouchers are supposed to do is to prevent people from just spawning in an extra structure block and using them all willy-nilly, and then I take a look at the voucher system and I go, you shouldn't have had that, and then I can delete the structure kind of deal. And the reason why that we say that anybody is allowed to actually have the structure block item is, or not structure block item, but the structure block structure itself, is that the only reason why we have it that way is because because especially me, this is really the sort of thing that I'm under, is where I am already like creativeness out of Minecraft kind of deal. Even if you add new blocks to Minecraft, I still won't be able to create anything brand new kind of deal. Back during Minecraft 1.8, I think it was 1.7, I think I started it on. I think when Minecraft 1.8 came in later on, but that was pretty much the ending version that I sort of ended it all on, a kind of deal. I grabbed a mountain from an amplified world. I don't remember what the seed is called, so I can't really grab the original mountain and check what it originally looked like, comparing it to what it is now. But I pretty much went all out into making it incredible. I gave it practically everything that I could even think of. I think I gave it a med bay. I think I even gave it like 3 kitchens entirely, and I dismantled one and repurposed it into something else. But still, like, I gave it like 3 kitchens. And I was just like, oh, this is going to look really amazing. And it did. It looked actually pretty cool for, like, you know, like a Minecraft base that's within a mountain. It looked quite amazing. But something happened. I lost my sort of creative building because I went all out with this one Minecraft structure. Went all out. Made it incredible. Made it look incredible to me. Might not be incredible if I were to show it off kind of deal, because you'd be like, oh, it looks like crap, and it's like, yes, but it's my crap, so I like it. But I went pretty much all out with everything, and I sort of lost my creativeness. Like, I can still appreciate other people's structures. Like, if you were to show me like a tower and I can go, wow, that looks really cool, but can I build that? No, because, and I've noticed it now more than ever, There you go. Jerk. Couldn't hear nothing. I think I spent a total amount of hours on it, about 150 hours on that mountain, fine tuning it and making it even bigger and better. And that's not including the times where I was just fooling around and just making a random entertaining thing about somebody stealing the riches from it. Because that was a lot of fun to make. It was the butler that did it. Anyway, back at it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ever since then, I've never actually wanted to build anything new. Like, I always try, and then, like, later on down the line, I look at it again and I go, what was I thinking? And then I just demolish it, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't really care anymore. Oh, off screen, somebody ran into my little trap here. I planted a TNT floor trap here, and apparently something triggered it. I hope it was actually a person, because if it was, that'd be awesome. If it was an enemy, I would be